Good morning, welcome back. Today we're going to work on setting up a template for a drawing. So I'm going to open up a new drawing and we're going to start by drawing a rectangle. So I'm going to click on rectangle and I'm just going to bring it down like this. I want it to be 17 wide, so I'm going to type in 17 tab, and then I want it to be 11 inches tall. Enter. Now we're going to go ahead and um, offset. We're going to offset that in um, half an inch. So zero point 0.5, enter. Click on the object and make sure you go to the inside. Right click, enter to tell it I'm done. And then, you know what? I don't want to offset this time. I'm going to start drawing my title block down in this corner here. I have the border. I'm going to go to line and I'm going to start down here. I'm going to draw up and I'm going to go 0.76, enter. And then I'm going to come across and I want to go 10.5, enter. And I'm going to go back down to the bottom here. Now I can go ahead and offset. And let's offset 4.25. Enter. Click on this one and I'm going to go in. Click enter. Right click, repeat offset. This time I'm going to offset 1.38. Enter. And then I'm going to come over to this side over here, click on that line, and I'm going to go in. Now let's offset again. Right click, offset. I'm going to go 0.38, enter. And offset this top line down. And then we can go to line. I'm going to click on, nope, I don't have it. Now let's go down here to our snap menu, and I don't have center point checked, so I'm going to click center point. And then we'll come back to line, and come on. Oh, that's why it's doing that. I'm going to escape. How wide was this? This was 4.25, so half of that would be 2.125. So I'm going to offset 2.125, enter. Offset this line to the right, click enter, and then we can trim rid of this guy here. Alright, now we can do some lettering. So I want to start, actually, let's do one more thing. I'm going to go to line. I'm going to draw from the center section here. I'm going to draw up one, enter, and roll across, click enter, and click line. And there's different ways I can do this, but this is how I'm going to do it today. So I'm just drawing a line that is set in 1 inch all the way around. And then let's trim this extra off the edges. So that'll be where we have our drawing inside of our title block. We have a template down here. This outside window is just what we'll select when we print. So let's put some information into our drawing, into our title block. So over here, I'm going to click on text, the box right there, and we are going to type in the name of the school. Oh, I want all capitals. Name of the school. And click there. Click. And I'm just going to move this over and center it best I can. Right there. And then I'm going to do text again. And here is going to be scale. SCALE. And if you need to change the size of the lettering, right here is where you do that. You would just either make it a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. I like the size of what we have. So I'm just going to try to get it right. Stop snapping. There we go. And then let's do some more text right here. And then, alright, so date. D-A-D-A-T-E. Little. And then do text again. Here we have the drawing title. And whenever you're doing CAD, you want to use all capitals. Sometimes I like to set it completely out of the way. Then now let's turn off the midpoint snap, because I think that's the where we're getting the problems. Now let's turn snap off altogether. Alright, so sometimes snap is your best friend, and sometimes it tends to be difficult. Okay, one more. Go back to there, and this is going to be by Mr. C. About there. And you're not going to put my name in there. You're going to put your name. And then we're going to put some text over here. I have my step turned off. So this is the drawing, DWG. So we will put the drawing number right here. You know what? I think I'm going to change this. I'm going to trim this guy. Enter the drawing number. We'll go over here. There we go. Alright, so that is our title block. Our drawing will go in here. So we will have, you can imagine there's a line going across center to center, center to center here. So we have our front, we have our top, and we have our side view. And you can make this a little bit bigger or smaller based on what size your drawing is. So thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.